For nearly 96 years, music and the spoken word has been broadcast live here on Temple Square in Salt Lake City, Utah. Today, I'm in the Tabernacle, where each of my three predecessors has offered timeless spiritual messages to the world. As I've studied their many messages, it has struck me that even though the world has changed dramatically since our first broadcast aired in July of 1929, the spoken word messages given are just as applicable today, even years later. God's timeless principles remain the same. On July 13th, 2025, we'll celebrate our 5,000th continuous weekly broadcast. Over the next few months, we'll share some of God's timeless principles as presented by Richard L. Evans, J. Spencer Kinard, and Lloyd D. Newell, all former presenters of this program. Today, we share a timeless message given 64 years ago in this very hall, titled The Pace, the Purpose, the Principles.
Frequently we hear the phrase that times have changed. Young people say it, others do also. And it is in some ways so. But it is also a phrase that could seriously mislead. Many things have changed, some of which are good and some of which aren't. In almost every outward aspect of life, things have changed. And anyone who attempts to do business as it was once done would likely not long be in business. We live in a faster, in a different, in some ways both a worse and better world, and in some ways have to adjust to the times and be flexible enough to face the facts. The pace of life has changed, yes, but not the purpose and not the principles. And let no one be deceived about flexibility as to fundamental principles. We cannot afford to be flexible in matters of honesty. We cannot afford to be flexible in matters of virtue. Flexibility must not mean setting aside considerate manners or sound morals or honorable obligations, or setting aside commandments or tampering with the basic laws of life. We must discriminate as to changes and know where it is safe to be flexible and where it is essential to be firmly fixed. To change the superstructure, the facing and the fashions is one thing, but to tamper with foundations is another. Yes, the pace has changed, but the purpose and the principles have not. And the age-old God-given rules of honesty, morality, responsibility, commandments, if that's what we want to call them, and even the inner voice which is called conscience, are still what they are and always were, no matter how times have changed, no matter how modern we feel, no matter how flexible other things are.